Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been about a year since I last spoke with you guys, and that was an update video. And as you can see, it's been very quiet. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on, what can you expect, and hopefully some plans for the future. I'm going to touch upon most of the things that I can remember that I said last time. So, the video projects that I set out to do have, of course, not come out. There's a lot of stuff that's happened this year. It's been a very complicated year. And so not a lot has come out, content creation-wise. I've started a few journeys in the meantime this year, and I've seen pretty good results out of those. At least I'd like to think they're pretty good results. But that means that the YouTube channel has been very quiet, as has the rest of social media, from me putting stuff out personally outside of the Tactical DCS Discord, of course. So, what is upcoming? The recording session I talked about last time did go through. I think we recorded for 4 days straight over a weekend, like a long weekend. And we went from start to finish for the entire game. I ended up not editing it. I started editing it and then never finished the first episode. And then I ended up losing, or at least I thought I lost, most of the actual content when I thought about actually going back and finishing it up. Well, I have found that again, and I've been thinking recently that I want to go ahead and sit down, head down, and edit all of that up, which would mean an entire series. It's about a year old now, but hopefully it's still good. I think I set this microphone as well. Camera's the same. Don't remember if I did a face cam for that actually. But hopefully I'll bring that to you over the next few months, assuming that I have time, which it looks like I'm going to have plenty of time. On top of that, I think I mentioned cinematic videos. There were some that were put up probably the beginning of the year. Operation Epsom trailer on the Tactical DCS YouTube channel. That was made by me and a friend of mine, Wolf. We put that video together as a trailer for our mission. And there was also the explanation of Tactical Tuesday, which I made, which is also on the Tactical DCS YouTube channel. As for personal projects, there hasn't really been any. It's a lot of work that goes into making a cinematic video, and I've been very much in towards the photography side of content and not the videography, or I guess cinematography would be the right wording. So kind of a lot less of that has been going on for me personally, as a desire to create that style of content. That being said, I've been thinking about it more recently, and perhaps I will make another one, or another couple, with my improved photography skills. I'd like to think my cinematography is a lot better. Certainly the Operation Epsom trailer that I made is probably the best of my cinematic pieces. But outside of that, when it comes to cinematics, not a lot is in the work right now. Moving on then to sort of more what's going on right now. So, I've been thinking about making a video like this for about 2 months. Just to check in and kind of let you guys know what's actually going on. The idea now is I'm going to start live streaming again. I'm only going to really go into detail on my personal channel. I've not yet decided whether or not I'm going to go with Twitch or go with YouTube with streaming. I think the last time I streamed was in 2019, and back then YouTube was a very, very poor streaming platform, and it's grown quite a lot as a streaming platform over the last year and a half, and has actually become fairly decent as a streaming platform. But I'm still not sure yet whether or not I want to go with YouTube or Twitch for my personal stuff. There will be a few games. I haven't decided on any games in particular. DCS is going to be one of them featured, of course. Perhaps other games like I used to stream, perhaps some World Warships. War Thunder is unlikely to make an appearance. My desire to play War Thunder is not what it once was, especially with all the recent stuff that War Thunder's been doing. I'm just less interested than I once was. Top tier is not fun for me anymore, and mid tier is very meh. And those are kind of the areas that I've always enjoyed playing. Not necessarily on the aircraft side, because if I want to play jets, I'll go and play DCS. Or if I really want a good World War II experience, I'll go and play IL-2. But for the ground stuff, which is what I was always playing, it's just not there for me now, like it was. And I play the 10-0 kind of lineup, the challenges and stuff, and it's less for me anymore, I just don't find it as fun. So, unlikely that is going to return, at least for live streaming. Maybe I will. If people want me to play it, maybe I'll play it. But as of right now, there's no plans for War Thunder. Other games that I've played, Sea Power has come out pretty recently, as a kind of spiritual successor to Cold Waters. So perhaps that'll probably quite likely make an appearance. Going to be a small variety of content there. And I'm looking at hopefully a fairly consistent schedule of once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks, something like that. Similar day and time, and playing that way. Right now, I'm deciding to use Twitch. You can catch me over there at twitch.tv/Minty1Pfizer. I'll put it up on the screen. I have to double check because I haven't used Twitch in such a long time. But it's the same as my YouTube handle, exactly the same. I've been working on it the last couple of days, changing out all the old stuff, putting in some new stuff, getting to look a little bit nicer than what it once was. Still a bit of work to do, so some of the scenes are perhaps not what they will be in the future, but it's kind of eventually coming together into something coherent that I can do. As for stream time for my personal content, you're probably looking around the 2200 Zulu time period, okay, or UTC, which might be more familiar, or GMT +0. So about 10 o'clock in the evening. Perhaps later, perhaps earlier, and at least for the time being, I'm looking for hour to 3.5, 4 hour streams. How it's going to work, I don't know. I'll probably trial streaming on my YouTube account. In fact, I almost certainly will. Whichever one I choose, I'll stream on more. A lot of people have been jumping ship from Twitch and coming over to YouTube, and perhaps I will also do the same. I'm not entirely sure yet. But overall, it's kind of a little bit of what's going on. Project-wise, there are some projects, most of the video projects and stuff like that I'm thinking of right now are looking more towards stuff on the Tactical DCS YouTube channel and not this channel. But there is going to be more content coming here, hopefully. And I'm not going to promise anything now, because the last time I promised something, it didn't happen. So I don't want to make a promise that I'm not necessarily 100% sure I can deliver. But I'm looking at editing the We Were Here playthrough. So I'm going to get heads down and do that. And I'm thinking some DCS videos, Twitch clips, stream clips, perhaps other things. Perhaps if I have some really good games on other games that I play, perhaps I'll upload some of those. Perhaps I'll do some kind of let's play style content, variety stuff, at a kind of slower pace. And all of the schedule stuff is subject to change. Depending on, of course, real life events, this is free time for me. I'm not getting paid to do this. If I was, then it would be a little bit different, but, YouTube doesn't pay me, Twitch doesn't pay me, so it kind of has to work around other things. But if it does get more popular, then perhaps I will increase the amount of content that I bring, where it be videos or streaming content. So it's a flexible schedule, and it could increase, it could decrease, it could end up not going anywhere, and that's the risk you take when you make content. So the entire idea now is I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see what it takes it, and hopefully it takes us higher and not lower. And that's all I can really hope for. But I wanted to take this time to sit here and talk to you and tell you a little bit about what's going on. Where I've been, I've been busy, I've been doing a lot of stuff, and, unfortunately a lot of that has kind of fallen apart, and once again I have a lot more free time, so I'm going to do this for a while, at least probably until January, probably past January, as long as I can still continue the schedule, and perhaps the schedule will change slightly, but that's the nature of the game. On top of all of the stuff that I've got going on personally right now, I'm going to continue to be active in Tactical DCS. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing in Tactical DCS and with DCS. I want to thank everybody there. It's a great server. It's great for learning. Great people. Feel free to come and join us. Always happy to have new guys. Happy to teach new guys. We try being as welcoming as we can, and we try to accommodate as many people as we can. Other than that, I'd like to thank everybody who is here for watching. Everybody who's subscribed, I'll thank you also very much. Anybody who's liked, I'll thank you also, personally, very much. Every little bit helps. I'm a small channel. Every subscriber counts. Every comment counts. Every comment matters. I'll read every comment. If it warrants a response, I'll respond to every comment. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me, for those who have. It's been a long journey. What will be coming up to 6 or 7 years now, with the end of this year. So, I've been going a while, making content. I've tried different things, I've been doing it for a long time, and for those that are watching, thank you. Hopefully I'll see you guys again before Christmas. Thanks for watching.